Hi folks, this is all the fruit. I'm on the beautiful island of Tenerife, and finally, after about 18 years, I managed to find ripe plums on the Canary Islands. Well, I usually come to the Canary Islands in winter, and plums are quite a seasonal fruit. I also showed you a video about feral plums in Gran Canaria a couple weeks ago, but there I was in an extremely dry area, so the plums were you could still see the trees or the shrubs or the suckers, but no edible fruit. Here, as you can see, I'm in a much moister area. I'm in the Anaga Mountains. This is the area, well, this is the Laurisilva, or rather the impoverished ecosystem called Fayal Brezal, named after those two trees you see here, Faya and Brezo. And this is an area with no commercial agriculture, but there is small-scale agriculture, small-scale gardening for people's own purposes. Well, what type of plum is this? It looks like some sort of cherry plum. Cherry plum is one of the wild ancestors of plums. And it seems that this farmer doesn't really like the cherry plum because, like most farmers throughout temperate and Mediterranean and other climates, he has cut off the branches of the cherry plum and grafted it with some other plum. There seems to be a group of cherry plums, and he has tried to graft a lot of those. Yeah, we are here in an area, probably here you could grow some tropical plants, but they wouldn't grow them in such a moist, shady area. Well, here we have some citrus fruit, but apart from that it's plums, peaches, apples, so not really a subtropical agriculture. So yeah, pretty sure this is some sort of cherry plum. Now let's try some of the ripe fruit. Yeah, looks like some red or pink cherry plum that's almost ripe. Tastes really bland. Can understand why this guy prefers to graft it with some other plum variety. Well, I'm in the last days of January, so those plums are out of season, but in the frost-free climate in most parts of the Canary Islands, out-of-season fruit can actually survive much better, especially if it's moist like here, than in the temperate climate of Europe, where out-of-season fruits, for example, in Germany, a lot of trees fruited. A lot of fruit trees flower a little bit in October, November, December, even January, but mostly those flowers don't survive, don't make it into fruits. But here, there is no reason for them not to make it, as long as there is enough moisture. And here, as you can see, the plants on the ground are moist, so there is enough moisture. Well, so the stuff is ripe, but pretty bland. A bit of sourness, maybe a hint of bitterness, I don't know. No sweetness at all. Still good enough. Better to have bland plums in January than to have no plums in January. This one was a little better, even with some plum flavor. I guess if they get fully ripe, maybe they will be kind of edible. There are enough growing on this tree. So folks, I was glad I could show you ripe plums off the tree in January. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful island of Tenerife. And don't don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.